the East Palestine, the derailment happened there February 3rd. Nobody really widely reported that for at least a week, maybe closer to 10 days later. By then, they say that the plume of toxic fumes, 3 days for sure, was over the eastern seaboard, that northern part of it. So it's almost like they just wanted to exacerbate the effect. And then we're getting reports that, the water and the soil are contaminated, animals are dying, fish in the rivers and whatnot. The Ohio River Basin, I think, was contaminated, which flows into the Mississippi at some point, I think. So it's interesting. And then, of course, right after that, and then it's almost like the food processing that we saw a year ago, where it's like dozens of food processing plants, chickens, eggs, beef even, were burning up just out of nowhere, just burning to the ground, spiking the price of these foods. It's interesting that those are the foods that actually heal your body. And so it's funny that the cereal plants aren't catching on fire, or, ho-ho plants, or, McDonald's restaurants or anything like that.
Cows are just dropping dead.
Cows and things like that. So after that derailment, then there was a derailment in Houston. There was a derailment in Michigan. There was a plant burning in Florida the next day, within days. Then there was a silo in Catoosa, Oklahoma that was on fire. And you have all these things just suddenly. So I think there must be some eco-terrorist or something going on in our country where suddenly the word goes out and then they start attacking all these infrastructure places.
Well, yeah, and, to our point, maybe a few minutes ago about the whole climate changers, I've seen on Twitter, there was a guy, and I think the reason why we didn't hear about it soon enough, because there's a guy, Evan Lambert, a journalist, who was there in the auditorium that day or a day or two after, going to do some journalist work, and he gets arrested for being there. Tackled to the ground, arrested, and taken.
Because he was hearing what was going on.
He's there asking questions of what's going on in East Palestine. And then you have these idiots on Twitter who are saying, yeah, I'm all for climate change, but if there's going to be a explosion of deadly chemicals, I'd rather be the guys in the South or the guys up there in the Appalachian Mountains. There's an obvious vendetta against people
in the Heartland.